Well, good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen, as we welcome you to Liberty High School here for a West Central Conference showdown tonight on Central Illinois Sports. It's the Liberty Eagles, a record of 5-1, taking on the 2-4 Southeastern Suns in what is a very loud environment behind us as the Liberty Pep Band has things rocking and rolling here early at the Eagles' Nest. You're watching the Great Rivers Bank pregame show as we get ready for action. We also remind you tonight, Jack Hull, Charlie Hull, John Hull, covering Pittsfield Sockies tonight as they take on the defending state champions in Winchester West Central. We'll step aside for a 3-minute break. When we come back, we'll tell you more about these two teams and how their season has gone so far. It's the Eagles and the Suns coming up on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Hi, my name's Sierra Burns here with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, your low overhead dealership. We have new and used Lincoln Corsairs, Nautiluses, and even the Navigator. Come on out and see our new Lincolns for your next luxury vehicle.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Gobble gobble. I'm Casey French with Cascom. Thanksgiving is just around the corner and your house is going to be full of family, including in-laws and kids. You might just become the turkey if your Wi-Fi, or whatever the hip lingo the kids are calling it, isn't up to par. Call Cascom today and sign up for our gig services for only $99.95 a month for 6 months. Already a customer? Upgrade for only $109.95 a month. Dads who want the game as a side dish, you're welcome. Call today, 1-800-252-1799. And we thank you for trusting us with internet, cable, and phone all year long. Thank you from Cascom.
We welcome you back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Great Rivers Bank with locations in Pittsfield, Barry, Liberty, and Hannibal, here to help you with your lending and personal banking needs. Friendly service and dedicated loan officers can help you through buying a home, opening a business, or making a deposit. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Brian Shoemaker alongside with Parker Lymanstall tonight. Sterling Mushel being so kind to help us on the camera work here tonight from the Eagles' Nest as we get ready for Liberty taking on Southeastern. For Parker, for the home team tonight, the Liberty Eagles, second place at the Pittsfield tournament, currently 5-1 on the young season. One of the teams starting to pull away here with some early wins. Maybe a contender for a top 5, top 6 seed coming up at the Winchester tournament.
Absolutely, Brian. They've been able to beat people in multiple ways. One night, it's Reed Sparrow knocking down long-range shots against Payson. Another, they're forcing 20-plus turnovers in a win against Central, or just flat-out clamping down on the defense and holding Highland to 24 points.
Well, this team's definitely got after it on the defensive side. Physical practices in the preseason, and they're going to need to keep that mentality. This squad is extremely, extremely young. Just one senior, a couple of juniors, and a lot of talented, fast sophomores, Parker, especially in Tate Huber and Vince Cranzy.
Yes, absolutely, Brian. Cramsey can score if he needs to and bring some length up front on the defensive side. For Tate Huber, he's just lightning fast, and they'll look to him to grow a bunch this year in the ball handling role for Liberty.
You're going to see a lot of youth in the backcourt, but up front, it all revolves around the senior captain, Jack Sparrow, the 6'4" big man pulling over 10 rebounds a game. And for a school that doesn't have football, Parker, he plays football strong.
Yeah, and last year he shared the interior with Tanner Gim, but now he's the focus of the inside game. And for a team with a lot of youth, it's nice to have a senior leader inside to battle defensively and to help lead you in the rebounding game and get past these fast sophomores in transition.
We'll take another break here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. When we come back, we'll tell you more about the Southeastern Suns and how their season's gone so far. Don't go anywhere. You're watching high school basketball live on Central Illinois Sports.
Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Keppy. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
Hey, Abe. Hey, George. You know what? We love beer!
This election year, be sure to make the correct decision and vote jerseys. Over the last 4 years, we have helped put more money back in your pocket with our daily drink specials and incredible food deals. We have also made steaks great again with our partnership with GJY Beef Company. So when you are making your next dinner decision, make it Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, Illinois.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
We welcome you back here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. If you're in the market for a new home loan, talk to the experts at Great Rivers Bank. Locations in Barry, Pittsfield, Liberty, and Hannibal, serving the entire region and beyond. And hey, check out that online loan application tool at greatriversbank.bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Well, the visitors on the scoreboard tonight are the Southeastern Suns. They claimed fourth place over Thanksgiving holiday at the Beardstown tournament. They come into tonight's contest with a record of 2-4, currently on a 3-game losing streak. In their last game Friday, they fell in overtime 55-53 to Biggsville West Central. Southeastern led by the senior point guard Griffin Tippy. Basically as cool and collective of a player as you'll see on the court, but Parker, there's a lot more to this team than just one player this year.
Absolutely. Griffin is joined in the backcourt this year by Jaron Henry, a very capable long-range shooter and a nice swing for it. Rounding out their big three is Aiden Akers. He adds just enough strength to battle in the post, but he can also step out and hit a jump shot or a three-pointer and has really bulked up a bit since last season.
Someone else to keep an eye on for this Sun squad is the freshman Brady McClintock. He came into the starting lineup on night number 1 of the season for Brandon Gooding, and he really does some nice thing on the court for the Suns.
Yeah, he's surprisingly comfortable on the court for a freshman. He's got a nice pull-up jumper, and he's not afraid to take the ball to the basket. Even against bigger, stronger guards, he's willing to fight inside for those rebounds.
And speaking of rebounds, Southeastern is pretty hard-nosed and capable of fighting for those rebounds. They did so in a big win against Beardstown that we'll tell you about throughout the contest here tonight. And Southeastern's going to need to be able to get some battles on the rebounding side to stay in this ball game tonight against the big size of Liberty on the inside and Jack Sparrow. Should be a fun one coming up here as Southeastern takes on Liberty. It's a West Central Conference matchup. We also remind you, Sauke's taking on the Cougars tonight. Put one on your TV, one on your tablet. You can keep tab of both. That's the glory of the internet, folks. We're so glad to bring it all to you here on Central Illinois Sports. We'll step aside for one more break. After that, we'll have the national anthem performed by the U.S. Army Band on your television screen, and we'll come back with the Farm and Home starting lineups. Don't go anywhere. You're watching high school basketball here live on Central Illinois Sports.
Fostered Farm Equipment has served our community since 1986, carrying the quality brands you know and trust. Now in our second generation, we are proud to continue our family's legacy of quality customer service from showroom to field. We offer new, used, and consignment sales, so whether you're working 1 acre or 1,000, we have something for every operation. Our customers work hard. That's why we work hard to keep America's farmer in the field and not in the shop. We look forward to serving our community and customers for decades to come.
For delicious, authentic Italian pizza and pasta, it's Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield. From delicious appetizers to a wide selection of specialty pizzas and pastas, Gianni's has something everyone will enjoy. Take advantage of the Gianni's Pizza Special, where you can order any extra large pizza and receive a free small one-topping pizza. For carryout or delivery, call 285-4002. That's 285-4002 for Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
When you're ready to restock your pantry, go to Kay's Family Food in Camp Point, Illinois. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. Be proud, Camp Point area. Kay's Family Food is the only locally owned grocery store in Adams County outside Quincy. Delicious donuts daily, great lunch specials, fresh cut meats, fresh produce. Kay's Family Food are committed to the area and the school. When you support your local store, they can support you and your school and community. When you need to restock, think of Kay's Family Food, 593-6814.
Absolutely nobody wants to hear that on Christmas morning, but if you're shopping for kids of any age, your local Farm Supply can help because we have them on sale. Wide variety of toys, including some of the trendy ones like Care Bears. We're bringing them back for under $13. Then Pokemon and Pokemon cards, they never go away. We got these under $5. Then all Hasbro games, board games are 20% off. That's fun for all ages and families. And take your pick from these huge plush animals. They're under $15. And yes, your local Farm Supply does carry Squishmallows. These are under $12.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
Fantastic rendition of our national anthem performed by a couple of wonderful young Liberty students here tonight as we get ready for our starting lineups. Tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Farm and Home Supply. From snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs, no other place has it all like your local Farm and Home Supply. Stop in now and get stocked up for the winter season. Jack Frost will be back before you know it, folks. And with it comes snow, ice, sleet, and all the fun things that make up a Midwest winter here in the Western Illinois area. Let's start for the home team on the scoreboard tonight. The Liberty Eagles, their starting 5 looks like this. At guard, a 6'3 sophomore. Number 1 is Vince Cramsey. At guard, a 5'9 sophomore. Number 2 is Tate Huber. At 1 forward, a 6'4 sophomore. Number 10 is Reed Sparrow. At forward, getting the start tonight, a 6'2 sophomore. Number 22, Gavin Edgar. And the big man in the middle, the 6'4 senior, is number 30, Jack Sparrow. It's Cramsey, Huber, Sparrow, Edgar, and Sparrow for Dan Sparrow's 5-1 Liberty Eagles. On the opposite side for the 2-4 Southeastern Suns, their starting lineup looks like this. At 1 guard, a 6' senior. Number 0 is Griffin Tippie. At 1 forward, a 6'1 freshman. Number 3, Brady McClintock. At forward, a 6'3 senior. Number 5 is Jaron Henry. At guard, a 5'10 junior. Number 22, Tristan Hester. And at forward, a 6'1 senior. Number 25 is Aiden Akers. It's Tippie, McClintock, Henry, Hester, and Akers for Brandon Gooding's Southeastern Suns. We will step aside for one last break. When we come back, it's basketball time here at Liberty. Don't go anywhere. You're watching it all live on Central Illinois Sports.
Griffin Signs in Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs in Time. Call 217-228-7470.
It's like magic, I'm so dramatic. Call it classic, reach out and drop it. Super massive, boost like a hello.
Grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Welcome you back here to Liberty High School as we get ready for basketball tonight between the Liberty Eagles and the Southeastern Suns. It is a loud and rowdy crowd here for the home team tonight, and no reason they shouldn't be. A record of 5-1 coming in, Parker, a team that is on the rise, a community that's starting to get behind it little by little, and of course Dan Sparrow at the helm might be able to get this team going in the right direction.
Absolutely, Brian. Just getting off to that good start is really important for this Liberty team as they look to build on the success they've started off the year with.
Liberty will be in the home whites tonight, red numbers and letters with trim on the jerseys. Southeastern in the road blacks, gold numbers and letters tonight with white trim moving left to right on your viewing device. Brian Shoemaker, Parker Lymanstall, Sterling Mushholt being so kind to run the camera for us tonight as we get ready to tip off here at Liberty. Tip-off goes and it will be initially grabbed by Griffin Tippy for the Suns. He faces pressure out near the midline, has to pick it up, works it now back over to Henry. For this Southeastern team, we've seen nights where they've handled the ball really well in the backcourt. Nights is also where they can't get it, and a lot of turnovers lead to a little bit of demise. We saw that against Brown County at the tournament in Beardstown. A couple of missed shots and a couple of offensive rebounds here for Southeastern. It'll be stolen away now and picked up by the big man, Jack Sparrow for Liberty. Three ball on the way is up and good. Three ball for Reed Sparrow starts things off for Liberty. It's a 3-0 lead with 7:20 left to go here in the opening period. Reed Sparrow knows how to knock a few down. He knocked down 8 3-pointers in the win against Payson Seymour at the Pittsfield Saki Turkey Tournament to kick open this season. It'll be another steal here as Liberty able to close things down in the short corner. This is Huber with the basketball. Passes it over. Sparrow will fire up another one off the front of the iron. No good. And the rebound will be collected by Yes, that is Hester. I apologize. As now it's going to be the freshman Brady McClintock with the answer. 3-3, our score here in the first couple of minutes of this one. McClintock, a really nice young freshman. We've seen him be unafraid in this varsity environment. As a three up on the way from Cramsey is no good. Huber flies in for the rebound, but Tippy will collect it instead. Griffin Tippy is a solid-built senior point guard, and he looks the part every night he steps on the floor for Southeastern. This is Akers with the basketball, gets it up to Hester. He'll drive in, kicks it back out. Henry, three from the left wing, is a little strong, and the rebound grabbed by Reed Sparrow for Liberty. Eagles are on the run. This is Huber with it. Lots of white headbands in the backcourt for the Eagles. Cramsey with the basketball, fakes right, drives left, nothing there on the defensive stop by Akers. They work the basketball now into Jack Sparrow. Goes up with the right hand on the runner and good. Jack Sparrow knocks it down, his first basket of the contest. It's a 5-3 ball game. Liberty on top with 5:52 left to go here in the first. Full court pressure here from Liberty. Southeastern takes their time, gets it across the stripe, but now they're double teamed. Gets stolen away now as Jack Sparrow gets on it. Slips, falls. Liberty on the run. Bounce pass to Cramsey. Hester able to get in the passing lane, and they'll steal it away. It'll be a turnover against the Eagles. And we'll get a foul in the backcourt against Tate Huber. It'll be Huber's first, team first of the quarter against the Eagles. The Southeastern team looking to break a 3-game losing streak. Their last win came at the end of pool play against Beardstown in a 49-45 game that was as chaotic as you could imagine, and the Suns were able to outlast the Tigers on their home floor. Southeastern tosses it down into the corner. Tippy skying high to get the inbounds pass. He's double-teamed. Needs to get rid of it. Tosses it down into Hester. He's double-teamed. Liberty swarming on defense here in the early going. Akers will draw it back out. It's going to get stolen away now. It's Sparrow on the run. Sparrow stops at the block, up and good. Steal and a basket for Jack Sparrow. 7-3 ball game. Liberty on top with 5:16 to go. Tippy throws it all the way down into the corner. McClintock blocked up by Reed Sparrow, and it's going to be an offensive foul as they say McClintock lowered the shoulder just a little bit. It'll be the first foul on McClintock, first of the ball game against the Suns. Comes at 5:07 Parker, something we're seeing very early out of this Liberty squad. You put Jack Sparrow's big frame at the front of that extended press, makes things a little difficult for those ball handlers.
Oh, absolutely. And then you saw right there with the steal just a few moments ago that he's just playing, his physicality is going to be there. And he's putting a lot of pressure on them right now and trying to force Southeastern to make mistakes right now early on.
Cramsey gets the pass, gets blocked. He'll go up for the second one, and he will get fouled and go to the free throw line. Will Vince Cramsey, as the official tells us that the foul will go against Griffin Tippy. Second of the quarter against Southeastern, first of the game against Tippy, as Cramsey will head to the free throw line. As he does that, we remind you about Bowlers Universe. Come out and enjoy the fun at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. Open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m., 10 p.m. Fridays, 11 a.m. to midnight, and Saturdays, 4 to midnight. Burgers, great drafts, food, fun, friends, the whole 9 yards. They've got it out at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. Cramsey knocks down both of them. It's a 9-3 contest here with the Eagles on top. Suns looking to get through this extended three-quarter court press. Here's Akers, gets it down, tries to throw it into Hester. Tough pass that Hester is able to get. Tate Huber able to sky high, and he blocks that one out of bounds to the appreciation of the Liberty student section just underneath the basket as Southeastern will inbound underneath their own hoop. Tippy with the basketball on the right wing. Gets a pick, now tosses it into Akers. Able to handle the tough pass, gets blocked by Jack Sparrow. A little volleyball here in the lane, and Southeastern will recover with 4:24 left to go in the opening period. They get the basketball out to Tippy, an all-conference selection in the West Central Conference for baseball and basketball last year. He'll lose that one, though, stolen away, a turnover against the Suns. This is Huber in the corner with it. Back out to Cramsey. Long left wing. Three is good for Vince Cramsey. It knocks it down from not even 19-9. Call it 25-9. It's a 12-3 advantage for the Eagles here early going of this one. Stolen away now again. Cramsey with a steal. Tries to go through two defenders. No good. Nice ball movement here. Reed Sparrow, three from the left wing, just a little off the mark. And Tristan Hester will collect the rebound for Southeastern. It's another steal, though. Pressure from Liberty paying off. Huber kicks it back out to Cramsey. He'll drive in on the left side. Goes up and under. Nice little shot. Won't find the mark. Reed Sparrow with the rebound. His shot off. It's a loose ball. Who's going to come up with it? The officials say we're going to head the way of Southeastern with 3:30 to go.
One thing I've noticed here early, Brian, is that Liberty's being very aggressive on defense, trying to poke that ball out and trying to get those easy baskets and trying to get that open lane.
Southeastern takes the Adams Fiber timeout. We'll take it too. Don't go anywhere. We're right back with you here in 30 seconds.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Southeastern takes the Adams Fiber timeout. If you're looking for top-notch local computer sales and repair services, Adams Experts is your go-to when your computer goes down. Give them a call at 217-214-3423 for Adams Experts. Shot off and no good for Liberty. Cramsey's got it underneath. He's triple teamed, has to get somewhere to get rid of it, and he'll find it into the hands of Reed Sparrow. Down to Jack Sparrow. Back out to Reed. Three ball from the left wing off the back of the iron. No good. A little bit of a push off to get his own rebound. And now Owen Northern, who has checked in for Southeastern, will lose the handle on that one, and it'll go back to Liberty. Owen Northern, number 34 in the Southeastern program, 5'10 senior on this roster. Aside from the big three that start in Tippy, Akers, and Henry, the only other one that has had significant playing time on this Southeastern roster over the past year and a half. Eagles will reset as they get it to Jack Sparrow on the left elbow extended. Down into the short corner, Cramsey. A little fadeaway shot from about 8 foot is good. Vince Cramsey with a nice little stroke there. Liberty is rolling here in the early going, 14-3. Tippy with the basketball, hard pass down into the corner to Henry. They get it into Akers. Nice ball fake. Goes up, can't finish. He'll get his own offensive rebound. It'll go out of bounds, and they'll stay with Southeastern. Stack formation for the Suns to inbound. They'll get it to McClintock. Ball fake, drives into the short corner. Kicks it back out to Tippy as they will reset with 2:25 left to go here in the opening period. McClintock in trouble, throws it off the feet of Reed Sparrow. It'll be another steal here for Liberty, who is doing everything so right in the first 6 minutes. Huber with it, gets it out to Reed Sparrow. Out at the volleyball line. Looked like he thought about firing one up there, and the way he can shoot might knock one down. Cramsey says, I'll take it from that far out. In and out of the rim, no good. And McClintock will get the rebound for Southeastern. Henry with the basketball, tosses it in, stolen away from Tate Huber. Dan Sparrow says he is, quote, lightning fast. Cross-court pass over to Cramsey. Ball fake, drives in the baseline. Nice bounce pass into Jack Sparrow, up off the glass and good. Jack Sparrow gets the deuce. Cramsey gets the dime. It's 16-3 with 1:35 left to go here in the first. Henry with it down into the corner to Northern. Nice ball fake, goes up high off the glass. Shot is no good. Jack Sparrow gets the rebound. He'll grab 10 or 11 of them a game. They get the basketball down low. It's Sparrow again. A lot of muscle in the body of Jack Sparrow. A little tough right now for Southeastern to slow down. It's 18-3. Eagles on top. Akers will get past, and that's going to be an offensive foul as the elbow comes out just a little too far for the officials' liking from Aiden Akers. Huber taking the charge for Liberty. Cramsey will check back in along with number 13, Tanner Cooley, the 6'2 junior forward checking in. We will get our fouls reset here correctly on the scoreboard. Liberty has 1 in the quarter. Southeastern now has 3. Cramsey drives in. Nobody to stop him as he goes through everybody. Goes up with the easy right-hand layup, and it's good. 20-3 now. Southeastern trails by a bunch here in the early going. Tippy with a cross-court pass down to Henry. Gets everybody up in the air. Henry can't get a shot off, though. Long arms and tall bodies make it difficult even sometimes when you get a defender in the air as Tippy goes in through everybody, gets fouled underneath, and the foul is going to go against number 10, Reed Sparrow. Second of the quarter against the Eagles. First of the game against Reed Sparrow as Gunnar Walker will check in for the first time tonight. The 5'9 junior guard wears number 14. Working on the floor, it's a loose ball, and now it's going to be Jack Sparrow again. Who else would be on the floor for it? Excuse me, that's not him, that's Tanner Cooley. Possession arrow will favor Liberty with 30 seconds left here in the opening period. Liberty looking and playing the part of a team that is 5-1 right now in the season. Huber with the basketball, one-handed pass, gets a little errant. Gets picked up, though, by Edgar. Nice little free throw jumper that will win you a lot of basketball games made by Gavin Edgar. 22-3 our score. Akers trying to dribble through the press. Runs at the buzzer off the back of the iron. No good. He'll get it. Puts it up one more time. The officials say it won't count either way. And we've reached the end of the first quarter of play. It's Liberty 22, Southeastern 3. Don't go anywhere. Second quarter play-by-play coming up your way here in 60 seconds.
At Farmers State Bank at Camp Point, we're proud to have been a part of our community for over a century, supporting families, athletes, and fans every step of the way. Just like your favorite Panthers team, we're dedicated to giving our best. With over 100 banks and ATMs throughout the area, we're here to help you on and off the field, no matter where the game takes you. So whether you're cheering in the stands, traveling to the next big game, or just supporting your community, trust Farmers State Bank of Camp Point to be with you all the way. Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, where tradition means hometown pride.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Liberty up big over Southeastern as we start our second quarter of play. Parker Lymanstall has your leading scorers after the first 8 minutes.
Absolutely. So for Liberty, right now, their big leading scorers right now is number 1, Vince Cramsey. He currently has 9 points. And then you got not too far behind him is number 30, Jack Sparrow, with 8. And then for for Southeastern, currently the only player to get a point on their board for them is Bray McClintock. So right now they got to get more physical in this game because Liberty right now is just being the far more physical team, and that's allowing them to get all their points.
Reed Sparrow knocks another one down from long range. They can do it inside and out right now. It's a 25-3 advantage for the Liberty Eagles. We have seen Southeastern struggle in the first 8 minutes before. They came out against a blistering Brown County defense and saw themselves down 21-2 in the first quarter. They were able to recover and start to make a game out of it in the later 3 periods, but sometimes just a little bit of a slow start can really put you behind. The bounce pass goes a little low. It'll go off the Eagles and out of bounds back here to Southeastern. Southeastern fell 55-53 in overtime to Biggsville West Central at home on Friday night. And that one is stolen away now by Tate Huber. One-handed pass down into the corner. Reed Sparrow back down. This is Edgar. 3 ball is in and good. When it rains, it pours for the Eagles. It is 28-3 here with 7:03 left to go in the second quarter. Another steal in the press. This is Cramsey. Spin move. Tosses it down to Edgar, who just knocked down the last shot. Tipped away by Akers. Sparrow comes up with it. Back down to Edgar. He found the spot he wanted to get, and he knocks it down. Back-to-back triples for Gavin Edgar. It's 31-3. Akers trying to get through the swarm here. It's going to be out of bounds as he was trying to find Hester. Tippy will check back into the contest. Gunnar Walker will get a breather for Southeastern. For this Liberty squad, just 10 wins on the season last year. But a team that really started to excel under Greg Altnix in the second half of the year, and a heck of a battle in that regional quarterfinal against Payson Seymour on Payson Seymour's home floor. They would come back to host their own regional semifinal in a rather lopsided loss to what would be the eventual state champions in Winchester West Central. We remind you the Saukeys and the Cougars also playing tonight on Central Illinois Sports. Put one on your tablet, one on your TV, and enjoy both. This one stolen away as McClintock tried to get a bounce pass, stolen away by the Eagles. Here comes Liberty on the run. Edgar will spot up. Does he have the hot hand? Not there. Tippy, you get the rebound for Southeastern. He's on the run now. This is Henry. Down into the corner to the freshman McClintock. Ball fake. Little fade away from about 17 feet. No good. It's a loose ball, and Tate Huber will come up with it. The curly-haired Tate Huber wearing number 2. Sparrow's 3, no good, and Southeastern will pick it up as Tristan Hester will get a rebound for himself. Hester gets about 5 a game for this Southeastern squad. Tough pass inside from Tippy into Hester, and Southeastern stops the bleeding on a dandy pass from Tippy. It's 31-5, 5:20 left to go here in the second. Trying to belly up now against Reed Sparrow is Akers in the corner. Huber will drive in, kicks it back out. Cramsey's 3 up. It'll miss the mark entirely and go out of bounds, and it'll make its way back to Southeastern. Jack Sparrow will check back in. Dan Sparrow, the head coach here at Liberty, his first year at the helm at the Eagles. He was an assistant back in 2016 with that team that placed 3rd in the Class 1A state tournament. He's also been a coach back at Bartonville Limestone from 2006 to 2012, and also taught and coached at Jacksonville from 98 to 2006. He was there the last time that the Crimsons won a regional in any class, and that was back in 2000. And it's going to be a foul in the backcourt as Hester's going to get whistled for the reach-in. It'll be the first of the quarter against Southeastern. For Hester, it's his first of the contest. We remind you about Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper, serving Pike County since 1991. Check it out on each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. Robin Otker and her team do a great job there at the Pike County Express. McClintock able to steal. He's on the run here for Southeastern. Tips it up to Tippy on the look-ahead pass. Tippy, nice up and under. Griffin Tippy finishes, and Southeastern turns turnovers into points. Tippy gets a bucket. He averages 12 a game so far this season for the Southeastern squad. He was an all-tournament selection, had a heck of a week at Beardstown in the Tiger Classic. This tossed down into Edgar. Stops, turn around at the elbow, rolls around the rim and falls down. Liberty gets the rebound. Huber's 3 goes up over the backboard, and Tippy will let it stay out of bounds. Halfway through the second quarter, here's checking in for Liberty is Tommy Schutte, 6'3" junior forward. Where's number 15 on your program? And the Liberty student section enjoying seeing him getting some time here on the varsity floor. Akers on the run, drives in, goes through everybody and count it. And the foul as Aiden Akers able to belly up against the Liberty defense here. Foul will go against Reed Sparrow. Akers will go to the line, count the bucket for 2. For Sparrow, it'll be his second personal. Akers' free throw is up and good. Liberty putting together a little bit of a run here. 5 quick points makes it 31-10. Heber will move out to midcourt and surveys the scene. Schutte comes up to set a pick. Instead, he'll take the release valve pass. Liberty offense in motion here as Jack Sparrow pops out on the left wing. Cross-court pass to Reed. Spins around, drives in, strong take up, and it'll go out of bounds as he just lost a little bit of a handle on it there. It'll be a foul heading the other way here on Liberty as McClintock gets bumped. We'll see who they whistle that one to. Foul's going to go against Tate Huber for Liberty. His second of the contest, second of the quarter. Parker, you can just tell us what we got in fouls. That's why we put the headset on you, brother. Cramsey will check back in for Liberty during the dead ball. This is McClintock in the corner. Nowhere to go as this Liberty defense collapses very well in the lane. Cross-court pass from Akers to McClintock. Back down in the corner. Jaron Henry loves that left side. That one doesn't fall, though. Akers will grab the offensive rebound for Southeastern. Hester fighting in the post. Schutte gets a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds, and it'll go back to Southeastern on a nice defensive play from Tommy Schutte. Dan Sparrow says this team has been fighting hard in practices. That's what he told Matt Schuckman at Muddy River Sports. Said they have been really going at it against each other, and you can see it's paid off just a little bit. But Akers able to get the inbound pass and bucket, 31-12.
With that basket, Brian, Akers has now put 5 points up today. But he's getting hot right now, and I think that's also just getting really aggressive, and that's something that Southeastern is going to have to do. They're going to have to try to take Liberty's aggression and try to flip it on its head right here. And Akers has done a good job trying to change the tempo in favor of Southeastern.
He is a physical specimen for this Southeastern squad. They need a little bit of physicality inside tonight as Liberty's got some size. Tippy's got some bulk on the outside. Akers on the inside makes him a little bit of a formidable 1-2 punch. This is McClintock, and the freshman Brady McClintock knocks one down. 31-15 for McClintock, averaging 6 points, 4 rebounds a contest. We have seen some games, though, at Beardstown where he was able to fire up and get pretty hot. Substitutions coming in for Liberty on the next dead ball as we approach the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Jack Sparrow dumps it down. Schutte with a basket and the foul, and he's going to go to the free throw line. Is Tommy Schutte.
Phenomenal job there by Schutte to get into the paint right there, get the pass, and get the points on the board and get himself some points.
Tommy Schutte on the great pass from Jack Sparrow. It'll be the second foul against Hester in the contest, second of the quarter against Southeastern, as Owen Northern will check back in here for the Suns. As Tommy Schutte steps to the free throw line, we remind you about our good friends, LSSD Trucking and 3D Leasing, 217-285-2808, trucking for all of your needs. See the Dunham boys and their professional team at LSSD Trucking and 3D Leasing. The place gets eerily quiet here as it's been so loud. Free throw up and no good. Reed Sparrow with the rebound. Baseline pass to Cramsey. Goes up left hand, no good. He'll get his own offensive rebound, and he'll put one back. Vince Cramsey stacking up the stats on the offensive rebound and bucket. Liberty Eagles up by 20 here.
Absolutely, that's Cramsey's. He's now scored 11 on the day. First player today to reach double digits. Maybe he hits those 20 marks going into today.
Gavin Edgar will check back in. Schutte will get a quick breather after getting a quick bucket. And Southeastern will inbound in the far corner. It's Jaron Henry, a lethal shooter, especially from the left side, will be the inbound man. Cross-court pass to Tippy. He'll fire one up from the right corner. It's no good. Akers will get the offensive rebound. His shot, a little fader off the mark, and Jack Sparrow will get the rebound for the Eagles. They want to push the tempo here. 1:36 left to go. Cramsey flies in, a little off-balance shot, but he'll get fouled and go to the free throw line for 2 more. Northern will collect the foul for Southeastern. It'll be his first, team third, as Cramsey steps to the free throw line. First one is up and good. Cramsey, the sophomore, averaging 10.5 points a game for this squad. A 6'3 sophomore with some really long arms, and as you saw there, was able to get his own offensive rebound thanks to that lanky frame. Misses the second free throw. Akers will grab the rebound. Tippy wants to run here for Southeastern, trying to dribble through everybody. Says, I'll do it myself. Takes it up and in. Griffin Tippy, a little bit of bully ball right there to get the bucket and the foul, as it'll go against number 11, Brody Klauser, who's checked in.
That'll be Klauser's first of the game. But right there, that's a big, big thing right there for Southeastern. They have to push pressure like that, and they have to get the tempo going in their favor. And that's where Akers was doing so well, and now they're trying to change the script on this game, try to get in their favor.
Liberty trying to subside that after Southeastern's been able to put together a few things here. They'll get it inside. It's Jack Sparrow. Gets double teamed, almost gets stripped away as Northern got a hand on it, and they say he'll get the call. Reaching in from behind will Owen Northern.
And then that'll be Northern's second so far of the contest, second of the quarter.
14 fouls against Southeastern. Nice little tip pass back to Jack Sparrow from Cramsey. Just how we drew it up, Dan Sparrow would say. It's 38-17, just a minute and change left to go here in the first half. Akers trying to dribble through everybody. Spin moves, gets tipped away. On the ground is Reed Sparrow, and now coming up with it is Klauser, the 5'8 sophomore. Jack Sparrow quickly dribbles up top of the key. Reed Sparrow fires one up from the gas station about a quarter mile away and knocks it down. Goodness gracious. 41-17, everything working right for Liberty here in the first half. Northern with it, collides, and it's going to be a count the bucket, I believe, as they're going to say it's going to be a blocking foul against Jack Sparrow.
Going to be Sparrow's second foul of the game.
Owen Northern steps to the free throw line for one. While he does, we remind you about our good friends at the Moose Lodge 420. Check out the Friday meals at the Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. New specials each week. The food is hot and the drinks are cold. Tell them the Moose of the Year, my mom, the Big R, sent you. Free throw is no good for Northern. Southeastern gets the offensive rebound, and they'll try it one more time against this extended zone of Liberty. 20 seconds left to go in the first half. Northern drives through. Tough take up to the rim, and good. Owen Northern, he's a big body that can bully his way into the lane too. 41-21 is Southeastern able to stop this from getting too far out of hand. Down into the corner. Reed Sparrow fires another one up. Goodness gracious. If you've got turkey left over, put it in Reed Sparrow's hand. He's hot. He'll get it ready for dinner tonight as we've reached the halftime break. It's Liberty 44, Southeastern 21 as we've reached the Little Jess Motors halftime show. We'll come back with some more scoring and analysis on this one coming up your way here in just a few minutes.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. As you start to wrap up your presents at Little Jess, we're ready to wrap up the year. What better way to show your love than by giving the gift of a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram from Little Jess? During the Wrap Up the Year sales event, you can save up to $10,000 on a 24 Jeep Wagoneer with select competitive model. Get a new $60,000 2025 Ram Crew Cab Bighorn for just $49,325. Looking for a new Wrangler to get you through the snow? Drive one for just $499 per month. Season's greetings from Little Jess, serving the Tri-States for 7 decades.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off road, go full throttle.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Stotze Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotze Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotze Automotive and Tire.
Welcome you back on the Little Jess Motors Halftime Show. Little Jess, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Quincy, Illinois is family-owned and operated. Their staff will make the car buying process simple and ensure that each customer's needs are satisfied. You can learn more online anytime at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see the gang in person at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. Parker Lymanstill has been keeping track of stats here in the first half. He's got your individual scoring look here after 2 quarters of play.
Absolutely. So for Liberty, right now we got Vince Cramsey with 11 points. We got Reed Sparrow with 12 points, all of which coming from three-pointers. So he's got 4 threes on the day. You got Tommy Schutte with 2 points, Jack Sparrow with 10. And then not to be left out of the fun is Gavin Edgar with 8 points of his own. And then as for Southeastern, number 0, Griffin Tippy has 4 points. Number 3, Brady McClintock has 6 points, has 2 threes coming from that. Tristan Hester has 2 points. Aiden Akers has 5. And then number 34, Owen Northern has 4 points on the day.
It has been all Eagles in this one so far after 2 quarters of play as we are in the Little Jess Motors halftime break. We'll take another break to tell you about some of the wonderful sponsors who are so kind to help us bring high school basketball to you on our Central Illinois sports platform. When we come back, more statistics and breakdown of this one. Liberty up by a bunch at the break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching it live on Central Illinois Sports.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2019 Jeep Compass Limited is priced to sell at just $22,500. With only 29,000 miles, leather interior, and new tires, this vehicle is ready to roll up the lot today. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive. 217-939-7664.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
GSI Grain Bins. Maximize your profitability. From the initial site to developing your custom grain storage plan to the completion of the project. Mixer Lumber Company. We will be with you every step of the way. Mixer Lumber Company, your trusted GSI grain bin dealer.
Welcoming back here on the Little Jess Motors halftime show, Little Jess, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Quincy, Illinois. Stop by and see the gang in person at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. Or if you can't do that, you can shop online anytime at littlejessmotor.com. Parker Limenstall's got individual fouls as we get ready for the second half.
Absolutely. So going into the second half, there are a couple Eagles that do have a couple of fouls. Tate Huber and Reed Sparrow both have 2 to their name. And then we have Brody Klauser, he has 1. And then we have Jack Sparrow, he's got a couple of fouls to his name, so got to keep a watch out for that, especially if foul trouble does become a problem here. And then on the Southeastern side of things, Griffin Tippy has 1 foul, and Ray McClintock has 1. And a lot of their players do have 1 foul with Tristan Hester, Aiden Akers, and then Owen Northern, he had a couple back-to-back fouls, so he's the only one on their squad with 2 fouls right now.
Well, Parker, as we get ready here for the second half, we'll see how Southeastern adjusts here as this Liberty Eagles defense has been pretty blistering. They get double-teamed in the backcourt and the press. You get the ball across half court, you get trapped on the double team on the base or the sidelines. They're really trying to force a few things. They've just got to settle down, it feels, and really start to work through this press.
Absolutely, and then like you kind of talked about there with the press, as soon as that ball is inbounded, you'll see for a lot of basketball teams, they might just let the other team cross half court. But with Liberty, they're right on them right away, trying to poke that ball out. And you can tell maybe it's getting a little to Southeastern where it's like, okay, then they make a pass they normally wouldn't, to very much just a lob pass, just hoping that they can find someone that's open just to drive to the basket. And then the one thing I like that Southeastern did, and this was mainly through Aiden Akers and Owen Northern, is just trying to drive to the basket, and they see that open lane to drive in and try to force some pressure on this defense, Liberty, and try to respond to this offensive, essentially shootout we've seen from Liberty from all their players.
On the opposite side for Liberty, they had to put new nets up at halftime here as they burned the old ones off during the hot-handed shooting of Reed Sparrow and Vince Cramsey and Edgar and everyone else from behind the arc. This team may lose a little bit of that. We'll see. Sometimes you'll see a team get hot-handed in the first half and things will go a little bit cold, but we'll start to see the inside play of Jack Sparrow spark up just a little bit. If that is the case, I wager. Parker, if you're Liberty, what do you do here in the second half to keep the heat on them?
So first things first, you just got to do, I liked their aggression very early on. You got to keep that aggression going to them, not giving Southeastern time to breathe, because that was what they did so well in that first half. And also, you see the hot hand, you see Reed Sparrow beyond the arc. He's hit 4 threes already today, so maybe keep feeding that. If he's wide open in that 3 area, maybe give him the ball.
We'll step aside for one last quick break on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. When we come back, second half action, this coming your way.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Welcome you back to second half action here at Liberty. Brian Shoemaker, Parker Limenstall, Sterling Mushelt being so kind to work the camera for us here tonight as we get ready to go in the second half here at Liberty. Nice little lob pass down into Cramsey, inbound to perfection as Edgar gets the dime and Cramsey gets the deuce, and just like that, Liberty comes hot out the gate. It's another steal. Huber with it, stops, pops at the right elbow, and also good. Back-to-back buckets for the Eagles. 48-21 our score. 20 seconds gone by here in the third. It's full court pressure now for Liberty. They've extended from three-quarter court as Cramsey gets the steal. Goes up, he'll take one in the eye, and the officials will say, let's stop play here for just a second, as he caught a little bit of an errant elbow. Nothing malicious there, just two guys going into each other. Klauser will check back into the contest for the Eagles as they'll send Vince Cramsey to the bench. Put a Pirates patch on him, he'll be good to go. Liberty will inbound underneath their own hoop in front of their student section, who has had a blast here tonight. Reed Sparrow, the inbound man, box formation for Liberty as Huber steps out to collect the inbound pass. They kick it right back out to Reed Sparrow. It's a matchup zone here for Southeastern to start things off in the third. Huber picks it up at the volleyball line, has to toss it in to the corner to Reed Sparrow, who had the hot hand. Huber with the basketball averages 7 points, 3.5 assists a game. They'll get it to Reed Sparrow. Dribbles through, the sophomore loses it as Akers got a hand on it. 2 tips there from Aiden Akers. We've seen the Southeastern defense be pesky. They're going to need to get real pesky here to close the gap here in the third quarter. They'll work the basketball over as Liberty a little more patient this time around. They'll get it into Jack Sparrow, gets bodied up against the freshman McClintock. He gets double teamed though. Sparrow loses it on the floor, picks it up, and now we're going to get a foul against Aiden Akers of Southeastern.
But again, Brian, once again, that physicality of Jack Sparrow. He's a big, big physical dude. And that aggression right there to get the ball and try to get it out the pass is just really what Liberty has done so well today.
They'll try to get it back into him. He gets it up, goes up over Tippy. A little fadeaway off the rim, hits everything but down through the net, and it'll roll out of bounds. And it'll go off the Suns last. 48-21 our score here, just underway in the third. So glad you're joining us as Tippy goes up, gets the steal. He's on the run. He's going to take it all by himself, gets past defenders and good. Steal and a score for Griffin Tippy. 48-23 our score here. Tippy, 12.6 rebounds a contest. It'll be Reed Sparrow, another long three. That one won't find the mark, and now Tippy will get the rebound. He's on the run once more. Gets bumped, still goes on. Cross-court pass in the corner. McClintock, nice ball movement from Southeastern, finds an open. Akers just inside the key. He won't hit the mark, and Reed Sparrow will get the rebound for Liberty. That's the type of play Southeastern's going to need to do here. Keep the ball moving. Keep the Liberty defense just a little bit on its heels and find an open spot on the extra pass for a good shot. Huber will spread out. Sparrow comes up for the pick. They'll hand it off to Edgar. He'll work around top of the key. Dumps it into Jack Sparrow. He'll get bumped, loses it, holds on to it, goes up and gets fouled. And Jack Sparrow will make his way back to the free throw line as Tippy will collect the foul.
Tippy will now record his second foul with that.
As Jack Sparrow steps to the free throw line, we remind you about PCRE Real Estate and Auction, an experienced lineup of brokers selling it all, including tillable farmland, hunting and recreational properties, commercial buildings, residential homes, investment properties, anything in between. See all of their listings online at PCRErealestate.com. Pike County Real Estate and Auction, our official scoreboard sponsor here on Central Illinois Sports. Sparrow misses the first as he lines up to eye the second. The lone senior on this squad knocks down the second one. It's 49-23. Dan Sparrow told media in preseason interviews they look to Jack Sparrow as that big senior leader. It's a steal from Hubert, dumps it into Cramsey, goes up off the glass and good. Another steal and a score for the Eagles. It's 51-23. And we're going to get a foul in the backcourt as Huber and Griffin Tippy collide. And Huber will pick up the foul for Liberty.
Huber has now recorded his third foul of the game, but even though he might not be lining the scoreboard up like Cramsey, Huber actually has gotten 5 steals already today.
That's what they expect out of the young man. They say he's super quick, and you've seen him get his hand in the passing lane a lot here so far tonight. They're going to look to him for some of that defense, especially here in the backcourt for this young Eagle squad. This is Tippy. Right wing three is up and good. Griffin Tippy finding the mark. The Southeastern finding some ways to just stick around in this game just a little bit. Cramsey will try the answer. That one's going to be left of the iron, and it'll go out of bounds as Edgar got a hand on it last. Southeastern trying to get past this press. It has been quite stymieing here so far. This is Henry. His three no good as Hester will get the rebound. Tripped and stolen away now by Huber. And we'll get a foul in the backcourt as Hester picks up the frustration foul for Southeastern.
Right there, Tate Huber once again really effective on the defensive side of the ball, forcing Southeastern to lose control of the ball and give the ball right back to Liberty.
Also probably some of the best hair we've seen in the Western Illinois basketball scene so far as well. They get it up to Jack Sparrow on the right elbow. He stops, passes it back out to Huber. They work it around. This is Edgar with it. Edgar getting the start tonight over Tanner Cooley. They'll get it back into Sparrow. His shot in the paint no good. Tippy will get the rebound. He wants to run again. Give him full speed, go. Tippy goes up. He'll get fouled by Edgar, and Griffin Tippy will head to the free throw line for Southeastern.
It's going to be Edgar's first foul of the day.
Tippy heads to the free throw line. He helped lead this team to a 49-45 win over the host Beardstown Tigers in their own Tiger Classic back on Thanksgiving week. In a game that Beardstown, despite the low score, played really, really well in. They were able to create a lot of turnovers against that Beardstown squad and able to pull up what was a very chaotic last 2 minutes and hold on for the win as Tippy knocks down the second. Edgar trying to get it into Reed Sparrow. Akers will kick it out of bounds, and we'll go back to Liberty here with 4:06 remaining in the third. For Liberty, they took home second place in the Saki Turkey Tournament. They lost to the host school, Pittsfield. They defeated Petersburg Porta, also defeated Payson Seymour in pool play. They ran by Highland by 40 points here in their home opener last week and defeated Camp Point Central on Friday night in a game that, as they get it down, a nice little dish down to Henry from Tippy, and Jaron Henry finds 2 points. It's 51-29.
Henry finally getting himself on the board with that one. Added the stat sheet with 2 points there.
Henry averages 10 points a game for this squad, and he is a very, very capable outside shooter. He has just simply not gotten a lot of opportunities tonight to put the ball up. This is Reed Sparrow, ball fake. Back to the top of the key. Cramsey says he'll try one from long range, and it's good. Vince Cramsey, 54-29 on the big triple. If you're asking tonight, what has Liberty shot from three, how many threes have they made as it's a block from Jack Sparrow, the answer is all of them. Pretty much feels like anything they throw up from behind the arc is going to make its way through. Sparrow guarded out by Jaron Henry. Cross-court pass to Cramsey. He'll fire another one up, and it's good. 57-29 as Southeastern just simply not being able to get out quick enough on these three-point tries to defend.
With that three there, Cramsey now breaks the 20-point mark. He's at 21 points for the day. He's having himself a nice game.
It's going to be a season high so far for Vince Cramsey in this contest. As we'll pick up a foul here against Liberty. And as they get that on the board, I think that's going to go against Jack Sparrow. It'll be his second, team third. McClintock will fire one up as he gets a second to breathe. It goes up, around, and down. Everywhere it goes. Through the net for three for the young freshman Brady McClintock. We have seen a lot of him in Beardstown and Pittsfield. We like this young kid a lot, and I'm going to tell you what, folks, there is a lot of talent coming up again through that Southeastern ranks. And color me surprised if I would tell you that one of the kids on that team, last name is Stevens, as Cramsey just knocks down another one.
Cramsey now has 4 threes on the day and 24 points, Brian. I mean,
the sophomore having a day here for Liberty. But there is they get it to Northern. He drives through 2 defenders, gets caught up with Reed Sparrow. Shot is no good. Jack Sparrow will get the rebound. 7th graders for Southeastern brought home a trophy in the IESA state tournament last year. Their 8th graders still pretty good this year. Cramsey, step back, off the side of the rim, no good. Griffin Tippy will get the rebound. He's on the run, dribbles through 2, 3, 4, 5 defenders. Nice bounce pass into Henry. And a transition bucket for Southeastern falls through as Jaron Henry gets the rebound, courtesy of the dandy dime from Griffin Tippy. Sparrow to Sparrow. 3 balls, no good, and we're going to get a foul, and we're going to stay right down here on this end. Jack Sparrow will get the foul for Liberty, his 3rd, team 4th. Gunnar Walker will check back in for Southeastern with a minute and change left to go here in the 3rd. It's been all Eagles tonight. This is Northern with it. Kicks it back out to Akers. McClintock down in the corner. He is not usually seeing defenders in a zone defense the size of Reed Sparrow as he's had to deal with tonight. Southeastern lost it, got it back, and a nice little dish down into Tippy. And he'll finish for 2 more, and it's 60-36.
Tippy with that latest layup breaks the double-digit mark, putting himself with 11 points on the night.
Huber will direct traffic here for the Eagles with 37 seconds left in the 3rd. They'll work it around, and now we've got contact underneath as Reed Sparrow and Owen Northern, two big guys bellying up to each other, and Northern is going to be the recipient of another foul.
It's going to be Northern's third foul of the contest, so got to be on the watch there because you don't want to start getting foul trouble.
Cramsey dumps it in for another two. What a night he is having as we reach the end of the third quarter here. Tippy tries to toss it to Walker. He couldn't keep the handle on it. Reed Sparrow with the steal for the Eagles. They're back on the run with 15 seconds left to go. Cramsey will get it at the Eagles logo here at midcourt with 7 seconds. Over to Huber. Reed Sparrow sprinting down on the baseline, dumps it down. This is Edgar. Short corner jumper, no good. Tippy will get the rebound, and we've reached the end of the third frame. It's Liberty 62, Southeastern 36. Fourth quarter play-by-play coming up your way here in 1 minute.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs, or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
Welcome you back here as Liberty leads 62-36. Parker Lyman still has your leading scorers in the contest here after 3 quarters of play.
Absolutely. First and foremost, he's had a season high so far with 26 points. It's Vince Cramsey for Liberty. Like I said, he's had a phenomenal game so far. He's had a few steals as well. Then not to be forgotten is Reed Sparrow with 12 points and Jack Sparrow with 10. Then for Southeastern, their leading scorers are Griffin Tippy with 11 points, Bray McClintock with 9.
Liberty a little hot and cold sometimes from long range tonight. They are hot. This team so far in the early going, shooting about 30% from three-point range, and tonight's percentage definitely higher than that. Southeastern gets the basketball to start the fourth quarter as Tippy's three is no good. Henry will get an offensive rebound for the Suns. Nice dish down. Tippy caught everybody sleeping on the back door. Tippy with the deuce. Akers with the dime. And Southeastern keeping the Eagles at bay here from potentially getting a little bit of a turbo clock here. Sparrow's three no good. The other Sparrow gets the rebound. Missed three from Reed. Rebound and a bucket for Jack. And it's 64-38. Akers tries to work past the pressure here. Tippy will get it across the time stripe for the Suns. Takes a few bounces, moves to the right side. Tippy, an accomplished baseball player as well, a pitcher and shortstop for this Sun squad that has a legendary background in their baseball program. Shot is no good. Huber will get the rebound for the Eagles. Cramsey, cross court, Euro step to the right side. Tough take for Vince Cramsey, is just making it look a little too easy at this point. It's 66-38. This is Henry, tosses it down into Hester. He'll go up and get the nice finish. Southeastern able to get out in transition, and Brady McClintock took a big bump there, but he gets back up. We've seen the young freshman battle against some much bigger players. The young man is not afraid to battle up with anybody bigger than him. Cramsey will take it in. His layup shot no good. Tippy will get the rebound. Southeastern on the run. Down in the corner, McClintock with it. He'll fire up one. It's no good. Tippy, offensive rebound, goes up and gets blocked, and it'll be a foul against Jack Sparrow, we believe. We'll see if the officials agree with us and our expert opinion, and they do.
Sparrow records his fourth foul of the contest. So, I mean, looking where the game is right now, he is in foul trouble, but it's not necessarily of the utmost importance right now how this game is transpiring.
Tippy knocks down the first. We remind you about Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank, here to help you with your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Give Damon a call at 217-285-4404, but not right now. He's having a well-earned break after a hard day of work. Tippy makes the first, misses the second, and Reed Sparrow will get the rebound for the Eagles. It'll be stolen away now as Hester was able to get a hand on it. Tippy will bring it across for Southeastern. They get it to McClintock. He'll fire one up quickly and good. Brady McClintock, he is capable, and he knocks down the long-range three. It's 66-44 here with 5:40 left to go in the third.
As of right now, McClintock has recorded 12 points, all of which come from long range.
Tate Huber on the nice drive and the running layup. He'll put it in for two more. 68-44 our score. Yeah, we've really liked Brady McClintock so far in what we've seen on Central Illinois sports. The only game we haven't seen of Southeastern so far is the Biggsville West Central game, but we have liked what we've seen out of the young freshman. Tippy drove in. He will get fouled as it looks like Tanner Cooley will get the foul for Liberty. Just Cooley's first, second of the quarter here as Tippy heads back to the free throw line tonight. Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield across from the airport, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. Stop by and see them in person or call 217-285-5013 for Real Net and Twine. First one's good for Tippy, and he knocks down the second. Checking in for Liberty during that dead ball period is Evan Sims, a 5'8 sophomore, number 21. Got one of the loudest applauses when the hype video played for the Eagles here in the pregame ceremonies. This is Cooley with the basketball, dumps it down, nice pass into Edgar, and we'll get a foul as Hester caught him on the arm. Liberty one win already in West Central Conference play. They are well on their way to picking up their second, and it is a tough West Central Conference as Reed Sparrow's shot is no good. They'll have to battle the likes of West Hancock and Illini West. And if you haven't seen West Hancock play yet, folks, find a stream and check them out. They are one of the better 2A teams you are going to see in our Western Illinois area, a team that has a chance to really make a run this season, and they have bulked up their schedule. They defeated Chatham-Glenwood, lost to Jacksonville High by just a couple. They are a very, very good basketball team. Gavin Grothaus, Cooper Knowles, and the rest, that is a fun squad to watch. And part of this West Central Conference that all of these teams are going to have to deal with. Tippy has the basketball with 4:29 left to go here in the fourth. Bounce pass into Akers. He didn't see it coming. It's tipped away and a steal. Here come the Eagles. Brody Klauser with it. Throws it out to Edgar, and he'll knock it down. Dan Sparrow wants to bottle up whatever was in the water tonight and keep it all season because it has really paid off here in the long-range shooting tonight. 71-46 our score. They dump it down. It's Tippy. His three is good. Griffin Tippy answers the call.
That basket gets Tippy to 19 points on the day. He currently leads Southeastern. So, while it hasn't been the most ideal situation for Southeastern today, you can definitely take some positives away, just like that steal from Akers.
Akers with a steal, goes up, thought about the dunk, just a couple of inches short, though. We'll call it a throwdown if you want to be kind, as it's 71-51 after they get the basket on the board here. There they go. Aiden Akers is a nice athlete. Edgar with the basketball. Klauser was open in the block. They couldn't get it to him. They'll work the basketball back around to Cooley. Into Reed Sparrow, double teamed at the short corner. 3:09 left to go in this one. Another steal for Southeastern. McClintock on the run with it, goes up with it. And a steal and a bucket for the freshman Brady McClintock. 3 minutes left to go here. 71-53 is Southeastern trying to make this respectable.
That basket right there by McClintock was the first time he's not scored by a three.
Henry got the foul, goes up. He'll get the shot off, and the foul is good, and the point is good, excuse me. So Jaron Henry will get the opportunity for the and one as the foul will get whistled against Brody Klauser of Liberty. They're going to send Jack Sparrow and Tate Huber back into the contest here for the Eagles as Jaron Henry steps back to the free throw line. Waters Concrete. Tim Waters offering quality concrete for your new build. Driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete ready to serve you. 309-252-1052 for Waters Concrete. Brandon Gooding takes the Adams Fiber timeout. We'll take it too. We're right back with you here in 60 seconds.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. Residential and commercial, new builds, or existing. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
Southeastern takes the Adams Fiber timeout. For the fastest internet speeds available, that's up to 1 gigabit. That means you'll never buffer while watching us here on Central Illinois Sports. Visit our good friends at followthefiber.net to get your service started today. Still may not cause the buffering issues during the Jake Paul-Mike Tyson fight, but Adams Fiber will keep you going the rest of the way.
Don't remind me about that fight in that live stream. Do not remind me.
We are going to take another timeout here. Southeastern will take another full timeout. We're going to come right back to you here in 60 seconds.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Western Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Western Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Western Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwesterngrain.com. When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Get you back to live action after the timeout. Southeastern takes back-to-back timeouts. They've got 2 left in the contest here with about 2.5 to go. They try to get it into Reed Sparrow. He loses it. It's a high pass down into Jack Sparrow. Bellies up, gets triple team. Liberty will move the ball around as Edgar tries a ball fake and nothing there. Reed Sparrow, spin move, gets it into Jack Sparrow. Nothing to go. It's Edgar. 3 ball from the left wing is no good. Loose ball rebound grabbed by Tristan Hester. Tippy on the run as Brandon Gooding says go, go, go. Brandon Gooding, in his second year coaching here at Southeastern, taking over for Brett Ufkus, who had some success at the Southeastern helm, led by a nice kid named Danny Stevens, who is now a preferred walk-on at the University of Missouri. Gooding had a couple of nice players as Akers fires up a 3. It's no good last year, and Owen Rigg and Carter Hitz, both who have graduated. Liberty works the basketball around with 1:44 left to go here. Huber with it, works it to the right side. Sparrow up on the elbow, Edgar on the other, and now we'll get a foul in the backcourt here against Jaron Henry. Just the second of the quarter against the Suns with 1:39 left to go in this one. We'll wrap things up when we're done on the Logan Agri-Service postgame show. As a nice toss down into Edgar gets blocked. Hester able to get up on it, and it'll go out of bounds, and they say this will go to Southeastern. Southeastern not giving up. They're going to keep fighting till the very end here as Liberty continuing here with this pressure. Akers brings it across the time stripe, almost loses it on a behind-the-back dribble. Now that one gets stolen away as Jack Sparrow gets a hand on it. And we're going to get a foul here against Southeastern. We'll see who the officials give it to. And it's going to go against Akers.
Akers records his third foul of the day with that.
With the basketball now is Sims. Dribbles out near midcourt. Has to get rid of it, and they'll find it into the hands of Gavin Edgar. He'll get double teamed, and we're going to get a foul here against Southeastern. They say that one will also go against Akers. Liberty will be in the bonus for the remainder of the contest, however long that takes to get through the last 114.
So Akers now in a little bit of foul trouble. It's his fourth foul of the day.
They work to get it in. This is Sims at midcourt, guarded by Tippy. Now he'll find the ball handler in Huber. A minute left, getting chased down by McClintock. Huber able to get some separation, loses the basketball as Hester got a hand on it. Akers got it, couldn't hold on to it, and we're going to get a foul in the backcourt, and that's going to go against Akers.
That'll be the fifth foul on Akers right there.
It's been a little bit of a frustrating night for Aiden Akers. Hasn't been able to get a lot of offensive opportunities with the basketball. Normally a guy that averages 6.7 rebounds so far for this Southeastern squad, and a little bit of a frustrating night as he'll make his way to the bench. Substitutions coming in for Southeastern after the first free throw as Gavin Edgar steps to the free throw line. He'll line up the free throw line. First one out of the hand is good for Edgar. Substitutions for Southeastern. Gunnar Walker checks back into the contest along with number 2, the 5'5 freshman, Gage Roast. Also checking into the show is number 4, the 5'5 freshman, Chase Northern. Edgar's second one up and good. The Liberty Pet Band is here. They are loud and they are fun. Come to a game here at the Eagles Nest. You'll be entertained just by them. Basketball team's not too bad either. Roast shot blocked as Jack Sparrow able to get a long arm on it, and Huber will walk it across the time stripe here. 40 seconds left to go. They get it into Sparrow. Ball fake goes up with it, and Jack Sparrow collects 2 more points here to tag on at the end. .24 seconds left to go here in this one. Liberty will improve to 6-1 on the season. Southeastern will fall to 2-5. Liberty will also improve to 2-0 here in the West Central Conference. We're going to get a foul here as Jack Sparrow's going to get a foul here on the layup try. Gunnar Walker will step to the free throw line here for Southeastern as Tommy Schutte will check back into the contest for Liberty. It has been all Eagles here tonight as the first one is up and good for Walker. Hot-handed shooting, tough defense tonight from Liberty as they're going to walk away with the victory here this evening. Both free throws up and good. 17 seconds left to go. Reed Sparrow will dribble it out here with 7 seconds, 6. He'll get approached by the defense as Roast and Northern say we're going to call it a night. We have reached the Logan Agri-Service postgame show as Liberty defeats Southeastern 75-58. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back, and we'll wrap this one up for you here. You're watching high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you are looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
We welcome you back on the Logan Agri-Service post-game show where Liberty defeats Southeastern 75-58. Logan Agri-Service with locations in Griggsville and Winchester in Illinois and Knox City, Wayland, Monticello, and Paris in Missouri. Give Ed and his experienced team a call for all of your agriculture needs, 217-833-2375. Well, it was all Eagles early and often here tonight, especially from behind the arc, as Parker Lyman still has a look at your final statistics from this one.
Absolutely. So let's start with the Liberty Eagles here. I think if there's one player that you can just look at in this game and just say, hey, that guy had a fantastic day, and it's number one, Vince Cramsey. 28 points. He went 3 for 4 from the free throw line. He recorded 3 steals, had a couple offensive rebounds. So overall, I'd say if we were going to give a player of the game kind of thing, I'd say he's definitely towards the top of that list right there. And then with also you have number 30, Jack Sparrow. He had 14 points, and a lot of it was from inside the paint, but with just how physical he was able to get a lot of those points in the layups. Now, he did get a few fouls on himself, but overall he did do a really good job. And then for Southeastern, you have Griffin Tippy. He got 19 points, and then Bray McClintock had 14. So while it wasn't the most optimal day for Southeastern, there are some positives to take away from it, mainly at those two players.
We'll step aside for one last break. When we come back, our player of the game brought to you by Derek Jones, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Don't step anywhere. You're watching high school basketball here on Central Illinois Sports.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Wrap up our show with the naming of our player of the game, brought to you by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement that our young athletes receive from coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris proudly sponsors the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. Well, Parker told you Vince Cramsey had a night. 20-plus points, knocked down everything under the sun from long range, and was able to get some offensive rebounds and help keep the pace for this Eagles offensive onslaught early. I think he's easily our call for player of the game tonight, Parker.
I'm absolutely in agreement with that. It just felt like there was nothing he could really do wrong tonight. And not just on the offensive side, but the defensive side of the ball, with also getting some steals in there to help open up some point-scoring opportunities for Liberty.
Well, the nicest thing about the Eagles so far, if this is your first time watching them on Central Illinois Sports, not every night will be like a three-point shooting showcase like you saw this evening. But the good thing for the Eagles, this team is very capable on the defensive side. These guys love to play full-court pressure. They've got quick guards, They've got a big man that's able to be put on the top of that zone. They are going to be something to be reckoned with here, and they're going to take a good record into this Winchester seed meeting that's going to be coming up next Wednesday. It wouldn't surprise us to see them somewhere up near the top of that list, but there are going to be some good teams. Calhoun's going to be up there. Jacksonville Route's going to be up there, along with a very formidable upstart Brown County squad who suffered a couple of losses, but also a very good young team. And don't count out teams like Griggsville Perry, Carrollton, hey, maybe even North Green, who surprised us all last night at the North Green tournament. For Parker Limenstall and Sterling Muschel, I am Brian Shoemaker. We are so very happy, humbled, and honored that you have chosen to spend your hard-earned time watching high school basketball with us tonight. We've got more coming up later this week. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Central Illinois Sports to learn more about our broadcast schedule. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great rest of your night. This has been another Central Illinois Sports production.